ever wondered why it's so hard sometimes to really feel like we've been heard and listened to, let alone understood by our partner?
Guy and Tania here, G&T. This is the next in the series, Building Bridges, Not Barriers. And in this one, we're going to look at how to talk so our partner can understand us. And as ever, a story. And this one is pretty recent, really. It's down to lockdown. And we're in the house here with 6 of us adults, 2 babies. And we've been here for several months, as I guess a lot of you have. And for me, my quiet time in the morning is really important. And it helps me be centered, grounded, and I can cope with, pretty much whatever comes at me during the day if I've had that time. And with what's going on in the house and with Zoom calls, prayer calls, early morning coaching, that has been actually disrupted quite a bit just recently. And I found myself picking up on a number of things that Tania did and probably being quite irritated. And it came up and I'd say, why are you doing this? Why don't you do that? And of course, when I do that...
Well, he did a lot of you language. Why are you doing that? You always do this. You never do that. And I was just when I get that kind of language, I defend myself. And how I defend myself is I start to attack back and say, well, what about you? What about what you're doing? And we started to just have this fundamental disconnect and disagreement and lots of arguments. And we didn't really know what they were even about.
And then it occurred to me that actually the central issue was that I was needing space, and now my quiet time in the morning gives me space. And I wasn't getting that space, and that left me feeling frustrated for the whole day. And so when I realised that, I went to Tania and said, look, darling, I really need this time in the morning, and I can do anything else during the day, but I need that time in the morning. Can you help me?
And it's interesting because when he said, look, this is what's important to me, I really need this, and I feel like I'm being hemmed in from all sides when I don't get this space and this time to be centered and grounded, I could really hear that. I could really listen to that and respond to that in a helpful way. And it was so different to when he'd come to me with his you language and his accusing, making me part of the problem, which then caused me to want to fight back with my words. And yeah.
So we find that's a real key, is to own your stuff and to ask our partner for help, which goes well. When we make our partner part of the problem, never goes well. So that's our tip. Own our stuff. Ask our partner for help.
Use I language and not you language. And that is how we build bridges,
not barriers. See you next time.
See you next time.